Good morning, Kilo Whiskey 5 Delta Romeo Echo here this morning in the backyard. I'm about to clear out some of the leaves in the woods because I told y'all I'm not going back there. But if I can clear it out, put on my whole space suit that white suit that covers me up, with a white suit so I can see what's on me, bugs, whatever it is, snakes, whatever. I can see it, that's fine, I'll do it. But I'm only going back maybe 3 yards, if that. But like I told y'all, man, I'm not playing these games. I just woke up in the morning. I said I'm gonna do it early. I ain't playing these games, man. I'm not playing these games. I'm not. So right over here, let me show you. I'm gonna reverse the camera real quick, all right? I don't think I can, but hold up. I'm gonna reverse the camera and then I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. All right, I'm looking over there. All right, so this is where I gotta go. Right back here. I made a little trail yesterday, but that's where I gotta go. I'm not going back there. I don't know what's back there. Not back there, but like right here, be snakes in that stuff, man. So I'm not gonna do that. But this is gonna be the tree that one of my G5RV antenna, like the G5RV has 2 wire antenna parts on the side. So one of them's I'm gonna use this tree, and then the other one is way down there. This tree right over here, and that's way down there. But I'm gonna blow these leaves out first, man, because I got a blower here to blow my leaves out over there. Because like I said, I'm not coming in there. But this is what it looks like. It ain't far. I mean, you could look. Let me see if I can pinch it. Nope, I can't adjust the zoom. But you could look and see. It's not deep woods like I made it sound. I just call it woods, but I'm not going in there, man. And then, like this stuff here, like down here, let me show you. Like, there's fire ant hills around here I don't want to step on. So I'm being real careful. So I'm not playing these games, man. A couple of trees fell right here, little small trees, but this is the one. This tree was a good tree to use for to put the the rope up and kind of hold that antenna, but it's kind of far away. I don't really need it that far, but this tree will do it. And hopefully, like right here, I'll get that branch right there, and I'm gonna start this process. I really don't want to do it, man. I don't like being in here. Look at this, man. Too many leaves. It could be too much stuff on these too much stuff in these leaves, man. So call me a punk, I don't care. I'm a city boy, man. I don't do this. So this is not me, man. It's not me. So yeah, look, I'm here, man. I'm gonna blow these leaves out. If I have to, I'm gonna get the I'm gonna have to get the white suit on again, man. Cause I'm not, like I said, I'm not doing it, y'all. I'm not doing it. Beautiful day out here, though, man. Definitely a beautiful day out here. I'm gonna try to enjoy it. I got a lot going on today, other than putting up this antenna. So I'm gonna see what I can do today. Definitely won't get it all done today, but I'm gonna try to get most of it done, the hard stuff done. I did manage to go over way back there and put that, put some eye bolts in the tree just to tie the rope onto it. I ain't do it yet, but I put the eye bolts in there, but I didn't tie it onto the tree yet because I still gotta shoot the rope up there just to pull the antenna. So that's the easy part. So I'm trying to do the stuff that been holding me back first, like going into these little woods here and just making my way. So to put the eye bolts in that particular tree over there, this one over here, it's done. And this one, that one right there is done already. So I just got to do this one right here. So once I do that, it's easy breezy after that. Shoot it up, get that rope in there, that antenna out there, pull it, tie it down, run my coax here. So I'm running a, let me turn this video around real quick. So I'm gonna run my coax. Like I said, the other tree is over there, right there. All right, so about right here is where I'm gonna have the G5RV, right? Um, it's gonna run down here onto the ground here, right? And then I'm gonna have it run down here. And this right here, about right here is where I'm gonna send the wire in, because that goes into the garage. And once it goes into the garage, I'll go ahead and hook it up and do what I gotta do and hook it up to the radio. But yeah, like I said, man, it's a nice day, and I might as well try to do something now. So I'm gonna get back with y'all, man, and I'm gonna do my thing and let's see how this turns out. All right, later. All right, managed to get it on the first shot. I shot my launcher up, and this is the rope, and then you got the wire I used to go up with it. So just pulling this stuff, and just gonna keep pulling it until I get to the end. Y'all know the deal. So I'll just keep you posted on what I'm doing. All right. Just finishing up on this G5RV installation. I had some issues, man. I had some issues with the antenna, and I can't really explain it. So I explained it through a visual. So I'm gonna let you see this visual now, and then I'll come back and we'll talk about the issue that I had. All right. Okay, so here was the challenge that I had putting up my G5RV. So theoretically, the G5RV, let me get my finger pointer out. Y'all know I love my finger pointer here. Y'all see it? All right. So theoretically, G5RV, it goes straight up, as you can see here. The ladder line goes straight up, as you see. And then the antenna goes across the ladder line. I believe mine is 52 feet on this side and 52 feet on this side. So it goes across. And this is what they call a flat top. Most people call it a flat top. So go straight up, T-shaped flat top. Okay. I ain't talking about the haircuts. Y'all remember them flat tops. But that's how it's supposed to be, right? My issue was that when I put up the G5RV, I did this side, tied it to the tree, and then I pulled up this side and tied it to the tree. But what happened was, let me show you. When I pulled it up over here, the antenna got caught on one of these branches. Now these branches right here, this tree is not the same size as this one and this one. Okay, this one is a much smaller tree, and I couldn't hang it. I couldn't hang the G5RV on this tree, this part right here, to the top and pull it up because it's too small of a tree. Like my other location in Virginia where I had a G5RV, that had 3 trees that were all the same height. And I would just pull this G5RV up to that middle tree, string a rope down and tie it. So that way the G5RV is tied to the tree and I can worry about these after this one's tied up. But because I only had 2 trees the same height, I couldn't tie this to a tree because this tree was way too small. So I had to suspend the G5RV up in midair. And I did this side, and then I went to put up this side, and the antenna got caught inside this branch here. So when I pulled it right here, when I pulled this rope right here in this left side right here, it got real tight here and real tight here, but it just wouldn't come up. It's supposed to come up like this red dot here, right here. When I pulled it, it was supposed to come straight across like that. But because there was a branch stuck there, it wouldn't go up. That branch was pretty thick and there was no getting around it. So that was my challenge with putting up the G5RV when I first pulled it up and had it in. All right, so you saw the video, you seen the issues that I was having with the G5RV. It was a little bit too low in the middle, so what I did was I shot another piece of rope over that tree. So it went completely over it. And then I dropped the antenna on one side, and I tied that rope to the end of the G5RV. The antenna, I can't explain it. I'll explain it. I'll explain it right now. You know what I'll do? I'll explain it right now, and you'll see what I did, and then we'll come back to it. All right. Okay, so here was the challenge that I had putting up my G5RV. So theoretically, the G5RV, let me get my finger pointer out. Y'all know I love my finger pointer here. Y'all see it? All right. So theoretically, G5RV, it goes straight up, as you can see here. The ladder line goes straight up, as you see. And then the antenna goes across the ladder line. I believe mine is 52 feet on this side and 52 feet on this side. So it goes across. And this is what they call a flat top. Most people call it a flat top. So go straight up, T-shaped flat top. Okay. I ain't talking about the haircuts. Y'all remember them flat tops. But that's how it's supposed to be, right? My issue was that when I put up the G5RV, I did this side, tied it to the tree, and then I pulled up this side and tied it to the tree. But what happened was, let me show you. When I pulled it up over here, the antenna got caught on one of these branches. Now these branches right here, this tree is not the same size as this one and this one. Okay, this one is a much smaller tree, and I couldn't hang it. I couldn't hang the G5RV on this tree, this part right here, to the top and pull it up because it's too small of a tree. Like my other location in Virginia where I had a G5RV, that had 3 trees that were all the same height. And I would just pull this G5RV up to that middle tree, string a rope down and tie it. So that way the G5RV is tied to the tree and I can worry about these after this one's tied up. But because I only had 2 trees the same height, I couldn't tie this to a tree because this tree was way too small. So I had to suspend the G5RV up in midair. And I did this side, and then I went to put up this side, and the antenna got caught inside this branch here. So when I pulled it right here, when I pulled this rope right here in this left side right here, it got real tight here and real tight here, but it just wouldn't come up. It's supposed to come up like this red dot here, right here. When I pulled it, it was supposed to come straight across like that. But because there was a branch stuck there, it wouldn't go up. That branch was pretty thick and there was no getting around it. So that was my challenge with putting up the G5RV when I first pulled it up and had it in the air. All right, so another video that you saw how I fixed that. But now it's up, and I didn't put in the I didn't install a coax yet into going into the house yet, but I just wanted to get I got gloves on. I just wanted to get this up, just to get the hard part out of the way. So looks good, man, and it's at a very decent height. So I'll show you that. Let me show you what the antenna looks like right now. Okay. All right, so here is one side of the G5RV antenna. You probably can't see it. It's kind of camouflaged into the woods here, the little area. But it goes up. You can see right here. You see that? You can see it right there. All right, and then it goes all the way over. And I'm gonna go over here too. Let me show you. Let's walk over here. Now we're going over to the middle where the G5RV is suspended in the midair. All right, so I don't know if you can see it. Let me see what angles we can get to help you see it. All right, there it is right there. So you see it right there. So that's from there to way over there It's pretty high, at a great height. You got your ladder line coming down right here. Before, it was like all over the place. Like, it wasn't just this little bit on the ground. It was about maybe up to there. From about here all the way down, all of that was on the ground. So when I made it higher, it was less on the ground when I raised it. So that's the one side, and the other side goes all the way over here. And this is pretty far, but my neighbor said I can use her tree. So that's another part of it. I don't know if you see it right here. Goes down into that tree over there. It's working. I mean, it ain't working, meaning, but when I say it's working, meaning the installation was pretty good. I had a hiccup, but it worked fine. So show y'all these woods that, I say woods, but they weren't really woods, I guess. I call them woods because I'm not used to it, but this is what I'm not going into. I wasn't going into. And I was supposed to have, I was going to set up the G5RV in here, but I'm not going all the way in there. It's not even far, but I know y'all like, yeah, he from the city, because he ain't no country boy, because that ain't nothing. So all of this, all right, I'm not going through all of that. So I wind up, let me show you what I wind up doing. I wind up going over here and putting it on this tree, and I made a path, because if this wasn't a path, this was trees over here. I knocked that stuff down, cut some stuff down so I can get right to it. All right, so this is where I was at. I get no closer than this. Yep, all this crazy stuff. Look at this stuff on trees, man. I don't mess with all of that, but managed to get it up there. It's pretty tight, and should be good to go. All right, but that's it. Oh, let me tell you where I'm going to run that coax. So let's go over here, and I'm gonna run the coax, and you probably seen that already. Sorry for the camera not being steady. I'm holding my phone. So I'll have that coax run from here. I might put it underground from here to the house part, because the landscaper might cut it. So I might put it underground. Maybe I'll dig up a little bit of hole, put some PVC piping in there, and then run the coax through the PVC piping, because I don't know if it being underground with the ground wet, because it rains a lot here, would be good, but just in case. So I'm gonna run that coax from here all the way down here, all right, alongside of the house, all right, to about, I think my garage is right here. I don't want to mess with holes anywhere near this stuff here, okay? So what I want to do is probably hit it right here. That way I make sure I don't hit any electrical lines or anything like that. And then I'll bring it through there, which is the garage. This is the garage here. And once I get it through there, I can hook it up. So from here all the way over here, and plus the space I need in the garage, we're looking at an 80-foot run. And 80 feet is it's more than enough, because once it gets in there, I plan on wrapping it a little bit and all in a little circle, just wrapping it up. So should be fine, man. So doing all right, man. So this is how I'm gonna run it. And once I get that done, I'm gonna get on the air, and I'll probably get on the air live. All right. So that's that. All right. So that was that, man. I had a rough time getting that up there, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought it was gonna be worse. I thought it was gonna take a little bit more time, and I just didn't do it straight. I did it over a 3-day period, here and there. It's about to rain, so I'm glad I got out here in time, because you know, when it rains here, and it rains, so it gets very wet. So glad I got that done. The next step for me is to I got the Coax. You guys know I did a video picking up the Coax from Ham Radio Outlet. Shout out to Ham Radio Outlet in Atlanta. So the next thing I got to do is put the connectors on. They're clamp connectors. So for some reason I thought there was crimping involved, but it's not. There's no crimping involved. And I'll show you that. Or I said put a link to the video of somebody else doing it so you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to try to do it myself, but if I can't, I'm trying to record it myself, but if I can't, I'll give you a link. So that's it, man. I'm going to wrap it up, and if I don't record if I don't record me putting the clamp connectors on, I guess I'll see you again when I actually turn on the radio and get on air. If I don't do that, you'll see me in a continuation of this video, rather, putting, installing the clamp connectors and stuff like that. All right. But until then, Kilo Whiskey 5, Delta Radio Echo 73. I'm out.